Whenever I come on a construction site, they always look at me like, why is she here? She doesn't belong here. Whenever I jump out of a truck to pour concrete and measure slump test on a construction site, they always look at me like, why is she doing that? And I even being asked one time, engineer, why you have to be here? You have to be in the office, do some paperwork. And you know my question, you know what my answer is? Why not? Good morning, everyone. My name is Daygrace, and I am a mechanical engineer. Someone might think, why is she wearing a work boots in a TED Talk? When you wear a suit, you wear high heels, isn't it? I know I'm different. And my mom always tell me, Day, as long as you don't hurt anybody, you don't apologize for being different. And that is something I want to get everyone in here. It's okay to be different. It's okay not to be the same. Because being different makes you unique. And what makes you unique defines who we are. I have a question for everyone in here. Who among you would like to be a doctor? Please raise your hand. Any doctor? Amazing. Who wants you to be an engineer? Raise your hand. Amazing. Only one? A lawyer. Anybody wants to be a lawyer? Good. Politician. Politician. Who wants to be a politician? A prime minister. Anyone? Well, every one of us has its own connection, our own goals of who we want to be. But the question be, are you good enough to be that person you want to be? Have you ever thought about yourself? Am I good enough to be who I wanted to be? Don't answer? It's okay. We're going to talk about it a little bit later. I'm going to share you something. I was once like you before. I'm a student way back. The only difference was, it's my family. The only difference was I did not have the privilege to choose the school I want to go. I did not have the luxury to choose the school, a private school like TEDxADIS, like most of you guys. I was born in a small village in the Philippines way back. Me, my sister, my brother, and my other younger brother. This picture is old. Yeah, it is. So we were 6 in the family, my mom, my dad. So the family was, life before was decent. Monday to Friday, we go to school. Saturday, we go play. Sunday, we go to church. We go to the movie. My mom and dad bring us to the restaurant. We eat. It's a simple family, a simple life way back then. Nothing fancy, just simple, comfortable. But things change. My dad decided to go to Saudi Arabia. I was grade 5 at that time. So during that time, I was really excited because knowing that my dad would go Saudi Arabia, work abroad, we're going to have a chance to go in a private school. We're going to have nice bags, clothes, shoes. But it was different. It's different. My dad and mom started to fight. They did not agree on finances. And then at one point, my dad stopped sending finances. And that was everything fall down. We don't have enough money to even buy food, to pay electric bills, to go to school. And my mom, a housewife. Imagine, how can you be raised by a housewife. What job can she take being a housewife? And you know what? My mom is my Wonder Woman. She took anything, any job. She became a dishwasher, a caretaker, a pool caretaker, a caregiver, anything, any job. As long as she would bring money to the table, feed 4 children, send these children to school, a public school, and make life out of that almost nothing. I was 3rd year high school when my small brother, the youngest one, was diagnosed of a heart condition. He has a heart that has a hole. It's congenital heart disease. So the doctor said, this boy grows up, the hole in his heart becomes bigger. At the age of 8, that young boy died. That was the last picture we have with my own brother. And the next, see that other picture? That's me. Can you go back, please? That's me with the shades. Like, I know it's nighttime and I'm wearing shades. I don't know, it's like for fun. And that's my sister. And that's the only brother that I have. Because the young brother here who has the bag died. It was a devastating news for my family. My dad was not able to come from Saudi Arabia. My mom, she was so heartbroken, she could not speak for months. She could not even eat for months. And me, being a 14-year-old girl, I have to be the father, the mother, the big sister for my siblings, becoming the gravity that holds everyone in place, making sure that this life will have to be comfortable, will have to be together, and not fly everywhere. I was 4th year when my mom told me, you cannot go to college. And I was like, no, Mom, I have to go to college. And I was like, how? We could not even barely buy food. How can I send you to college? I told my mom, do not worry about it, Mom. I will take a scholarship and I will finish my college degree, whatever it takes, whatever it goes. 14 years old, I don't know how to even go to the city. We were living in a village, so how can I go to the city, take an examination, submit a form? We don't have an internet. We don't even have a computer. So how can I submit those forms? So my teacher, because I'm an honor student since I was kindergarten, my teachers know that we have this situation. They helped me out, fill up the form, submit that form, and I was able to get the scholarship that we have. Over 250,000 in the Philippines took the examination, only 5,050 passed. And out of that 5,000, only 500 passed in our state, and I'm one of those fortunate 500 students. This picture shows we were competing for physics Olympiad. And when I entered college, I told, first, when I have the entrance exam, they asked me, what do you want for major? I said, I want to be a mechanical engineer. They look at me funny. Mechanical engineering is for boys. Mechanical engineering is not for girls. You know what I did? I told the registrar's office, Ma'am, with all due respect, there's no rule that limits the students to only be for men, for boys. I will be a mechanical engineering student. And you know what they asked me? Do you have what it takes? You think you're good enough? Can you make it? And my answer would be, yes, ma'am, I can and I will. So I was accepted as a mechanical engineering student. We were just 2 in the class, and all of them are boys. And throughout, you know, the 3 idiots, right? Engineering is not easy. For a male, for a boy, it's not easy. Most especially for girls. I need to do welding. I need to do lathe machining. I overhaul car engines. And I am a girl. And of course, it's always like limited for favorable for guys because this is how they do things. But I have to prove myself. I have that slot of being a mechanical engineering student. Being a girl in a mechanical engineering field and being a scholar, full scholar, is very difficult. You just not to have your grade, cannot just be passing your subject. If you are a scholar, you have to maintain a grade. I have to be a Dean's Lister all throughout, just to make sure I will not fail. Because if I lose my scholarship, I'm losing my family. And that is not the goal. The goal is to finish the school and get a job and help my mom build our family. Thank God I was able to finish my college life, and I was able to provide, or the government was able to provide us a job. So moving forward, I got accepted in a Japanese multi-million-dollar firm in the Philippines. And during my 5-year term, there is a huge problem in the plant, making sure that there will be a repeated process on that time. With my team, we were able to track what's the issue with that process, and by studying what needs to be done, by Six Sigma and TMI projects, we were able to produce a system that saved Japan, that saved our company over a multi-million-dollar savings. And because of that, I was asked to go to Japan and receive 3 major awards that only Filipina was ever received for that company. After in Toshiba, when I was like in Toshiba, I said, I am built for more. I'm built to do more. I was called to work in Dubai. So I flew in Dubai in 2009, and then eventually deployed to Qatar in 2010, and then came back to Abu Dhabi in 2012. I was tasked to hold a project, a multi-million project, $110 million, which we have almost been finishing this year. And basically, I was being asked currently to handle a 1.3 billion revamp project in one of the most prestigious petrochemical company here in Abu Dhabi. And I'm really excited to be part of that big program. So moving on, all of this, you might ask, what's the goal? What's the end? So the point is, we are all different. And you should not apologize for being different, because that's what makes you you. And all of these people in here, the only competition that you have is yourself. You do not listen to anyone because that is not your part. You should aim, we should aim to be better person than yesterday. You should not compare who you are to your people, to your classmates, because you have your own path. Girls, you should not aim to be just a pretty face in the office. You are not just born to be that decoration in one's office, because we, ladies, can have our own voice to voice out. We can also be the leaders on our own special way. And we can also be decision makers in what we do in our life and in family's life. The last thing I would like to say for this brilliant student of TEDxADIS, the future leaders of the world. You got it? Can you give a round of applause for yourself? Name it. The future leaders of the world. If someone will doubt you of how and who you would be in the coming future, if they will ask you, do you have what it takes to be that person you want to be? Do not shy away. Do not be afraid. Embrace it and tell them in eye and eye, if they ask, hey, do you get what it takes to be that leader that you want to be? Tell them, yes, I am capable and I can be that best person, the successful one that I am born to be. And if they doubt any one of you, tell them, please be our guest. Watch me. Thank you.